the heart of Sunny Meadow, nestled amongst the tallest clovers and sweetest dandelions, lived Barnaby Bunny. Now, Barnaby wasn't just any bunny. He was Detective Barnaby Bunny, the fluffiest, sharpest, and proudest bunny in all the land. And what was he most proud of? His magnificent, shimmering, glorious golden carrot trophy. It sat on his mantelpiece, a gleaming reminder of the year he won the Great Meadow Carrot Nibbling Contest. One bright morning, Barnaby woke up, stretched his long ears, and wiggled his nose. He hopped to his living room, ready to give his golden carrot its daily polish. But the mantelpiece was empty. A gasp escaped his lips. The golden carrot was gone, vanished, poof! Barnaby's detective instincts kicked in. He popped on his tiny tweed detective hat, adjusted it just so, and grabbed his magnifying glass. A crime has been committed, he declared to a curious ladybug on his windowsill. This is a case for Detective Barnaby Bunny. The case of the missing golden carrot. His mind raced. Who would do such a thing? His gaze fell upon a scattering of nutshells near the empty spot. Nutshells! There was only one creature in Sunny Meadow who left a trail of nutshells wherever he went. Squeaky squirrel! Barnaby muttered, his whiskers twitching. He hopped out his door and zipped across the meadow to the great oak tree. Squeaky squirrel was, as usual, zipping and zapping, darting up and down the trunk. Squeaky! Barnaby called out, trying to sound official. I have a few questions for you. Squeaky skidded to a halt, a half-eaten acorn in his paws. Barnaby, hi, hello. What's up? Did you see that butterfly? It was so blue. Or was it purple? I can't remember. Want to chase it? Focus, Squeaky, Barnaby said sternly, tapping his foot. I'm on a case. A very important case. The golden carrot has been stolen. Squeaky's eyes widened. Stolen. Your shiny carrot. Wow. Who would do that? Was it a fox? A grumpy badger? A giant, carrot-eating monster from outer space? Barnaby narrowed his eyes. I found nutshells at the scene of the crime. Your nutshells! Squeaky's tail fluffed up in surprise. My nutshells? Well, sure. I was at your house this morning. I popped by to say hello, but you were still snoozing, so I just left a little hello nut on your doorstep. But I didn't see your carrot, promise. Cross my heart and hope to find a giant acorn. He looked so sincere, Barnaby's suspicion wavered. HMM, Barnaby pondered. If not you, then who? As he looked closer at the ground near his own front door, his magnifying glass caught a glint. It wasn't a nutshell. It was a single, gray feather. A very wise-looking feather. Aha! He exclaimed. Hoot the owl. Without another word, he hopped towards the whispering woods where Hoot the owl lived. Hoot was perched on a branch, engrossed in a thick book, his round spectacles perched on his beak. Hoot, Barnaby called up. I must interrupt your scholarly pursuits. A dastardly deed has occurred. Hoot looked down slowly, blinking his big, round eyes. Barnaby, my dear friend, to what do I owe this rather energetic visit? Has a comma gone missing from your latest letter? Worse, Barnaby declared. My golden carrot is gone, and I found this feather at my home. He held up the gray feather. Hoot adjusted his spectacles. Indeed, that appears to be one of my feathers. I did fly past your burrow this morning on my way back from the library. The wind was a bit gusty, but I assure you, my dear Barnaby, I have no interest in trophies. My treasures are words and knowledge. Who would want your carrot? You ask. HMMM. A very interesting question. Perhaps you should look for more. Sparkly clue. Sparkly? Barnaby repeated, confused. Hoot just winked and went back to his book, Sparkly. What did that mean? Barnaby thanked Hoot and hopped away, feeling a little deflated. He sat down on a mossy stone his detective had drooping. His best friends were his only suspects, and they both seemed innocent. He sighed and looked at the ground. And that's when he saw it. A tiny, almost invisible fleck of something orange. It glittered in the sun. He leaned in with his magnifying glass. It was orange glitter. He looked ahead and saw another fleck. And another. It was a trail. A trail of glitter. He shouted with renewed excitement. The culprit is Mezzy. I've got them now. His heart thumping, Barnaby followed the sparkling trail. It led him out of the whispering woods, past the babbling brook, and straight towards the town square. The glitter trail was getting thicker and thicker. As he rounded the final bend, he heard laughter and music. He peeked from behind a large sunflower. The entire town square was filled with his friends. Squeaky Squirrel was there, along with Hoot the Owl, Felicity Fox, Bertram Bear, and all the little field mice. They were all gathered around the town fountain. And in the very center of the fountain, being gently scrubbed and polished by everyone, was his golden carrot. It was gleaming and sparkling more than ever before. It was so shiny because it was covered in orange glitter soap. Squeaky Squirrel spotted him first. Barnaby, you're here. Surprise! Barnaby hopped forward, his detective hat falling over his eyes in his confusion. What? What is all this? Hoot the Owl flew down and landed beside him. It's Good Neighbor Day, Barnaby. We all decided to do something nice for a friend. And we all know how much you love your golden carrot. We thought we would give it a surprise super sparkle shine cleaning for you. Bertram Bear held up a bucket of soapy water. We used my special, extra bubbly, glitter-infused soap. We wanted it to be the shiniest trophy in the whole world. Barnaby looked at his friends, all smiling at him. He looked at his golden carrot, shining brighter than the sun. He felt his face turn as red as a radish. He hadn't been robbed. His friends weren't thieves. They were just being, well, the best friends a bunny could ask for. He took off his detective hat and felt a little silly. Oh, he said softly, I thought it was stolen. I'm sorry I suspected you. Squeaky zipped over and gave him a hug. That's okay, Barnaby. You're a detective. It's your job to suspect things. Indeed, Hoot added wisely. But sometimes the simplest explanation is the right one. And the kindest one, too. Trusting your friends is the greatest clue of all. Barnaby smiled, a huge, happy bunny smile. He realized his golden carrot was special not just because he won it, but because it was a part of a community that cared so much. The trophy was amazing, but his friends, they were priceless. And that was a mystery he was very happy to have solved. Thank you so much for watching our story today. If you enjoyed Barnaby's adventure, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more tales from Sunny Meadow. See you next time!